Hi, everybody. My name is Daniel. I'm 27, and this is my reflection video for the Technology in the Entertainment and Media Industries class. And what I'd like to say is that I've learned actually quite a bit in this class that I can apply to just about anything that I do, and a lot of it is having to do with time management, and that's something that I can't stress enough. And I'm probably like the worst person ever to preach about time management because I like to overfill my plate with a bunch of stuff and it just jumbles in. And this course has actually helped me quite a bit with it. And I just wanted to get that out of the way before I would ever forget to even stress that any further. But I do want to say a little bit about myself. Besides that, I've already said that I'm 27. I've been to college a couple different times for a few different things. I was a firefighter for a little bit, went back to school to try to get my EMT license, and I have probably the biggest passion for video games, and just not just video games in general. Board games, PC game, any type of game. And I consider myself a huge just nerd gamer in general. Hence this wonderful Star Wars shirt and all my other game shirts that I have. But anyways, the thing that I've probably learned about my industry that I didn't know a whole lot about is that a lot of the industry actually when you put in your application and stuff like that and they go to look at it, that they actually check to see, when they talk to you about how big is your passion for things. And that really, really sells on the person of who you are. And the other thing that I find interesting that I found out when I was looking at through all this stuff is that there's a new type of gaming that they're trying to bring to surface, and it's putting video games in the classroom, which I applaud for because that's just something that wasn't really so much in my generation or the generations before it, and hopefully in the next generation or soon they'll actually be able to have that. And what they're doing is that they're teaching kids more math, more reading, more just class-based materials, but making it really, really, really fun for the kids to learn. And I've found that overly interesting. And if I could actually be a part of something like that, if I get into one of these game industries, I'd be really, really happy to take a part of it because I would like for other kids to grow up learning, this passion that I have for video games, and not just regular video games. I mean, just for learning in general. And and as far as my future goes, it changes nonstop. Your future just changes. I mean, like I said earlier, from being a firefighter to being an EMT, there was at one point in time where I even wanted to join the military. That didn't work out. So your future is what you make of it, and being in a video game industry, this is where I'm making my final pushes of where I actually want to be and not where everybody else wants me to be. And that's, I'm just going to wing it from there and see where it leads me on to be. And as far as this class goes, for applying it to other classes that I'm going to be taking, time management has really helped me out a lot with the changing of where the courses, when the tests are due and stuff like that, or assignments, not tests, when the assignments are due from Sunday, where it was due on Sunday and now it's due on Wednesday and then Friday. It just really, really just threw me in a curveball at first. And now I'm within the last week of class, it's all finally kicking in. I guess you would call me a late bloomer, but I'm here. And my advice to for any incoming student into this course would be time management. I cannot stress that anymore. That's what anybody in this class needs, is better time management. And take your time with your assignments, which I should have done better. And go beyond what they want you to do in the class. Push yourself further than what I push myself, and you will do really, really well in this class. Thank you.